No. What? Wala.
Niyake.
Alito.
Sio.
Wala.
Unsta hidadish.
Kikadoos.
Madawaka.
Kunamante.
Yatta hey.
Stongo. Stongo. Shkinyata.
Is it chimichama?
Chimichogma.
Chimichogma. Oh, man. My bad.
Good morning. Good morning. Coming live from 1950 South Shepherd.
Shepherd.
We got the tour 7. I don't know why it takes 7 people to go to the camp, but maybe 2 will get up and 5 will sit down.
Yeah, one will help you.
Yeah, one person will get up and help you. But we got Domingo, Mr. White Man, on the 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
Chicka.
Yeah.
And there's me, Mr. Barry Boat, coming live from El Reno, El Ghetto.
Yep.
So, we had to go ahead and, get this out the way, we're trying to be more consistent about doing this around 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, so our Cali peeps can get in on this. So, it was kind of funny that Darian, somebody posted, how come I can't find the tour live? And so, I kind of brushed it off on Darian. Text my boss, message our chat, and, let my boss know. But, here we are. Mingo was usually on this side of the camera. But, the show must go on. So here we are,
Yeah.
So my niece Suda's birthday is coming up.
Oh, yep. Sunday.
How is that going? What
Oh, it's going good. She's going to be 2.
be 2.
2 years old. Toddler. The terrific 2. Hey.
Yeah, for sure. She's just cute.
Yeah, old Suda White Man.
Suda White Man. Do we have a comment?
Yeah, we have Cash. Is it Cazares? Good morning, brothers. Positive vibes.
Hey, all right. Thank you.
Ooh.
Appreciate that.
Oh, brother Drew.
Brother
Good
Drew.
morning, brother.
I think he messaged me this morning, but I didn't get to look at it yet.
Oh, dang.
But yeah, I'll get to you. I'll call you whenever we get done here. But yeah, so the tour 7 are at camp today on 23rd and MacArthur.
Yep.
Behind Second Chance Thrift Store over there. Go check them out. They're giving away some personal hygiene products, some women's products, shampoo, soap, combs, hair ties,
Yep. All the
little, personal hygiene products, toothbrush. They're giving away sexual health, and then most importantly, they're giving away free Narcan over there. So, big shout out to the Tour 7. And the 2 that are actually working, and the 5 that are just sitting there watching, freezing their little cat buns off. So.
Yeah.
Do we have any more comments?
Yeah, brother Dave Levi. Good morning.
Hey.
Tuning in from work, South Coast.
Hey, shout out to South Coast Behavioral. I've had a lot of family, had a lot of friends, go through South Coast. I really believe in that staff, what they got going on over there. Mr. Evans, Mr. Justin Evans, man, a 5-minute conversation with that man
Yeah.
changed my life forever. So, and then I got to give a shout out to Dallas and Aaron, for doing what they do, for putting that facility together, that staff, got to give my girl Robin, man, Robin's cool because we were at Pacific Manor in Riverside, California together, me and Robin. So got some other, shout out to Shannon, Mr. Harjo, there's some other, like I really believe in what they're doing over there. So if you're a client and you're getting a chance to tune in, sit down and shut up, listen to what the facilitators got to say, because I like the way Dave can break it down, like anywhere that I expected my life and my teachings to take me, I feel like Dave has exceeded, anything that I wanted to, achieve. Like he does it every day, so I'm really proud of my brother Dave. But yeah, so trying to get on the live.
Oh, you're trying to get on?
Get on here. I gotta sit taller. I just sit on my pillows.
Yeah.
Just want me slouching.
No, I'm actually big now.
Oh, he is a big guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Big man on campus.
How would you like to introduce yourself?
Naishave, Maeva Potae, Red Leaf Woman, Cheyenne. My birth certificate name, though, is Cassandra Frazier. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah.
Good
morning. Yeah, Pepper
yeah. So what are you doing? What brings you to
Yeah.
our neck of the woods today?
Oh, man, I just came to check it out. It feels like I haven't been here in ages, dude.
In
Yeah.
a couple hours.
I haven't seen anybody in, like, a while.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd bless y'all with my presence.
Yay.
Or be blessed by your presence.
A hoskies.
We're glad you can make it on.
Yeah.
Do you have anything interesting that been going on lately?
Oh shoot! So well, last week I had like the whole week off. It was amazing. When you try to step away from things just to get rest, God brings other things into your path that doesn't keep you busy, but keeps you balanced in all areas of your life. And so I got to see family that I hadn't seen in, like, I didn't realize it'd been over a year and a half, man, that I've seen my family on my mom's side. And
That's
so
cool.
it was cool to get that. And then the week before that, I had the opportunity to travel to Seattle. That was
Oh, yeah. How was that?
Beautiful there. For
In the fall time, I bet you it is.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
beautiful. And it wasn't like downpouring or anything like that. There was rain, but it wasn't constant rain. Mist. Got to see a seal. I thought that
For
was
real?
cool.
They're huge, ain't they?
Yeah, I thought it was
They're
neat.
huge.
Yeah.
But and actually, Zach was picked to go out of like 200 and something people that applied for this program. Zach and I were part of the 36 that got accepted. But it was a Native Organizers Alliance, and so it's leaders from all across Turtle Island that come together and just convene and share what they're doing in their communities. So both of us, we had the opportunity to represent DOH, All Nations, Southern Plains, and just our community in general, Shiner-Appo. And so that was pretty cool. And so it's like grassroots campaigning,
That's cool.
using our culture. Our culture.
Our culture.
As the base to make changes within our communities, our governments, our leadership, not just in our states, but throughout the nation as well.
Yeah.
And that can lead to like world changes.
Yep.
That's cool.
And like what I've learned is that it's not about a person. It's about coming together as a whole.
Connectedness.
Yeah. And so
That's awesome.
everybody and everything, like from the trees to the grass to the insects to our families, we all bring something unique to the table. And a body can't operate correctly without everybody bringing their portion. And so when we look at other people and what they're doing, instead of focusing on the gifts, talents, and abilities that Creator has given us within our own selves, we get that mixed up. And so we then mishandle the things that He's given us because we're trying to be like someone else or trying to be like something else. But if we just focus on the things that He's given us and nurture those things within us, we end up actually being more to the body than we would be alone or trying to be like somebody else.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, they say like comparison is a thief of joy because
Wow.
it keeps you outside of yourself.
Yeah.
But when He resides within us, right? Then we like I said, we nurture that gift within us.
That's awesome.
And I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's
understand
pretty
that.
deep. You know, that's
Yeah.
pretty deep. You know, like when you were saying these things, I'm thinking of like the spiritual. You know, like the way, like something like the way that would uplift like your spiritual being. You know, and like just focusing on yourself, and you know, like you were saying, you know, like everyone's talents and everything. You know, that these God-given gifts, you know, can be, you know, used in a manner that everybody can, you know, find the benefits of your gift.
Yeah.
You know, so that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Do we have any more comments?
Yes, Dave Levi said, "Aho, thank you for the good words, brother. Makes me feel mucho piva."
All right. All right.
Kimberly Sexton said, "OCO."
Yo.
Yo.
Cassandra Ty said, "Good morning from Sacramento, California."
Hey.
Oh, what if it's Cassandra?
Oh, is it
No.
Cassandra? Well, it has two S's, so Cassandra Ty.
Good morning. Good morning. You know, I got a couple of brothers over there in Sacramento.
Sacramento.
My brother Albert Kipman and Michael.
Oh
Dunn.
yeah,
You know, they're from
Sacramento Kings.
Yeah. So, you know, hopefully you know him. Tell him I said
Yeah, holla at them,
Brother Barry
Cassandra.
said what's up.
Cassandra.
But if not, we're glad you could tune in.
Yeah, aho, sister.
That's pretty awesome.
Brother Alan Fletcher. How do you get Santa Claus chair your next Well Brady meeting? Request his presence. Hey. David Onzo said, "Good morning, broskis."
Good morning, brother.
Jeremy Harjo Stongo from South Coast.
Oh,
Leslie Botone, good morning, brother Barry.
good morning, sis.
Is it Elaine or Mosquita?
Yeah, Elaine Mosquito.
Eleanor Mosquita. Elreno Niake.
Oh, hey, thank you for tuning in, Eleanor.
Yeah. David Onzo said, brother Jeremy. Oh, John Lee Soap.
Hey,
So
Mr.
good
Soap.
morning. I have missed y'all.
Hey, glad you could tune in, brother. We appreciate you.
Cassandra Ty said, I know them. They fam.
All right.
Alright. Ooh.
Tell my brothers I said good morning.
Yeah.
You know,
Those are some good
yeah,
guys.
there's some
Yeah.
good guys, man. I was just watching Michael Duncan this morning.
Yeah.
He always has a great message, you know, every Tuesday. Every Tuesday I tune in to what that man has to say. And
And I like how he's just so open to like just wearing his heart on his sleeve. And,
Yeah,
like,
for
the
sure.
truth that he brings behind that. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
super genuine.
good guys. I believe we had him on here last year during the Well Brady conference in Billings.
Yeah.
So he got to be on this show. So, and of course, you know, the brother, you know, Albert. You know, I really look up to that man. You know, we have so much in common. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But, you know, I really, really look up to the brother Albert. So thank you for tuning in with us.
Jaina Wolf Nicholas, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
David Deere, good morning.
Last time Jenna was in, she was in Alaska.
Alaska?
I was
Oh.
like, hey, I've been there.
Oh,
Yeah.
She was at Anchorage. Right?
Yeah.
David
I can't remember
Deere.
exactly where, but I remember she was in Alaska.
Alaska. David Deere, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Deere.
And is it Nadina Grant? Good morning, Barry,
Good morning.
Cassandra.
Good morning, Nadine.
And Jaina Wolf Nicholas said, I like that in Overdose shirt.
Oh yes,
I
for
think
sure.
where's mine at?
I got it
where's
from the
yours at?
police.
I thought you got one.
There's one over there.
Like it's probably mine.
Yeah.
Mary Faye Blackout
Mary
with
Faye.
with the Pawnee tour. She's the one that donated these to us.
Yeah.
So, you know, got to represent. You know, and kind of speaking about what you were talking about, how, I look at the program that Albert and Michael and them are doing out there with Native Dads Network. Is it get those drugs off my res?
Yeah.
And we recently had, a young man lose his life here in Cheyenne Arapaho country. And I want to send my condolences to the family. My nephew was related, real close to that young man, and just want to give, send my condolences to, the Red Shin family and the Proa family, and all those that were touched by this incident. So, that's we got to keep pushing the issue.
Yeah, we definitely do. And I don't know, as you were saying that, I was just thinking of, the hurt of one is the hurt of all, but
Yes.
also the healing of one is the healing of all. And the more that we bring awareness to these situations and circumstances, the more that we're able to
Save a life.
Yeah, save a life, put a light on it. And, we just have to do our part. We have to not be afraid to speak up when we see an injustice. We have to not be afraid to, to feel and to be angry at something like that. So,
Yeah.
those are all fairy emotions, and like we have the power, we have the authority to be able to make that change happen.
Definitely. Is that a big comment?
Yeah. Theta Orange, good morning. Good to
morning,
see you. Cassandra and Barry, great to sober this morning.
Wouldn't
Jaina Wolf Nicholas said today I'm in, is it Mandan?
Mandarin?
Probably Mandan in North Dakota. Manda.
Thank you for tuning in. We
Yeah.
appreciate you. We appreciate you.
She's doing such amazing things.
I know, right?
Like,
Should be
I'm
moving.
so proud of you. Like,
Yeah.
you're doing amazing things. I remember when we got to meet her at Trail of Hope in
Yeah.
March.
Oh,
And
Yeah, that's when I got my shirt, my Res Recovery shirt.
yeah, it was just like one of those people that you meet and it's like you felt like
You
known
feel it.
forever. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like those are such sacred relationships.
Thank you for tuning in
Yeah.
with us.
Jerry Sanders, good cold morning.
Yes.
Olivia's dad here. I love that you do sober 17 years every day is a new day, new battle.
Hey.
I have quite a story. You guys are amazing, so important.
Thank you for tuning in with
Oh,
us.
Jerry.
We appreciate you sharing them 17 years with us.
Yeah.
It means a lot. It means a
No,
lot.
no. Danielle Joe, good morning.
Good morning.
Sister girl.
Yeah, sister girl.
Daddy Joe. Well, thank you for tuning in with us. Should we go ahead and just jump off because this guy's got to get his daughter's got to get Suda to her appointments.
Oh, you read it.
Oh, I thought you said we're getting off. All right. What days? It's the second.
Second. Yeah.
All right, so we're in the fall meditations with the Native American elders, December 2nd. The smarter a man is, the more he needs God to protect him from thinking he knows everything. George Webb Pima. A spiritual person needs to be careful. The more confident we are, the more likely our egos will get us in trouble. It's relatively easy to become self-righteous. We start to think we are teachers and others are students. We start to judge others. We start very subtly at first to play God. After a while, we really get good at it. This is very dangerous. We need to remind ourselves we are here to do God's will. We need to pray every morning. Each day, we need to check in with God and see what He would have us do. At night, we need to spend time with God and review our day. By doing these things, we will stay on track. My Creator, guide my path and show me how to correct my life.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I can. There's something that stood out to me. Man, these are all so good. And actually yesterday, and it kind of goes along with yesterday's. Forgot where it was at. Well, I think just, the more that we tend to lead without God's guidance, man, we're setting ourselves up for, setting ourselves up for something that isn't going to really be sustainable. And whenever I think about his protection around us, you know, sometimes we get caught up. Well, for me, I get caught up in the things that I don't have yet, or the things that I think I need, and it takes my focus away from the things that I do have. And you know, I think ego for me just tells me that I'm in charge, and when that charge doesn't come forth like I think it should be, you know, I really get disappointed in a lot of things. And I'm learning today that the more that I give myself to Creator and allow Him to do the work through me, the more change that becomes even in my own household. And if you guys know me, you know, like one of my better sayings is I say is, if you want to see a change in the world, be the change in your household, be the change in yourself. And you know, whenever we allow that to happen, man, we allow to think like Creator. You know what I mean? Something that I learned in that training was like to think Indian. Well, what is it to think Indian? It's to think of everybody outside of yourself first. And every decision, every choice, everything that you make isn't just going to affect who you are. It's going to affect everybody outside of yourself. And so when we think Indian, and we think not with our ego, but with the greater good at hand and what Creator's will and plans and purposes over our lives are, then we start looking at things as equals, you know, and we say this in AA too a lot, rather than looking for the differences in others, we look for the similarities, and we connect with people on that level. And that is just showing somebody, you know, humanizing a person, you know what I mean? Letting them know that they're important. And when we let people know they're important, they'll begin to grow. And when they grow, we begin to grow, because we can't do this thing alone. Like recovery, we can't do this thing alone. Walking in sobriety, we can't do this thing alone. And regardless of if you struggle with drugs or alcohol or any substance use disorder, everybody struggles with something, and we all need somebody. We all need you, and you need us. You know what I mean? And so I think that's what it is, just do away with self-reliance and be more reliant on God, what He has for you. And that just takes spending time in prayer. You know, that takes time looking outside of yourself, but looking within yourself through the eyes of His will and what He has for you through truth. Because I think for a lot of times when we start operating in ego, we believe the lies. We will start to believe the lies at some point. And when we believe the lies, it means we're disconnected from Him and what He says about us. And so I like that every night, you know what I mean? I really been mindful and intentional about this every single day, is like waking up and just thinking Him, you know what I mean? Life can get so busy. Life can get really busy if we're not intentional about it. And then we're left here like, why am I struggling? Well, we're struggling because we have a disconnection with our Creator right now, right? And so anytime there's this connection in that relationship, there's going to be struggle in our everyday life. And not to say that struggles don't happen. You know, struggles happen quite often, but when we're relying on Him, it allows Him to be the answer, the solution, and do the thing within us that we can't do for ourselves.
Good. I like that.
Ooh, my dough.
You know, because I didn't hear this. Well, Mingo read it like right before we got started. You know, it was my first time hearing it. Usually I wake right up, and of course I was running late today. So, you know, I yeah, I was jogging.
Yeah.
But stumbling. You know, like I'm basically going to say exactly what Michael Duncan's share was this morning. That this thing is a constant work. Like every day that you think you got this thing, you know, like I know how to beat this thing. You know, and then God comes in and He shows you something else that you should be focusing and working on. You know, like, and you keep telling yourself, like, well, as long as I wasn't that guy that was getting high and drunk every day, you know, then I'm okay. You know, and then you find yourself getting stagnant. And, you know, and this is a constant work. Like at no point in the big book did I ever read that, like where does it say that you're healed? Where does it say that you got this thing figured out and you can ease up? Because the way my addiction worked is it's over there, it's over there working out, like it's waiting on me. It's waiting on me to think that I've got this thing licked. It's waiting on me to think that I have control of something. Because whenever I had control, I ended up strung out and drunk every day. When that was when I had the power, that's what happened. So it's easy for me to surrender to this thing every day and allow the Creator to work in my life in places that I don't even know need work, like and it becomes, it's me that, like it could be a simple, equation, and let me get a hold of it and I turn it into trigonometry and like the, like
all these other
A plus B,
formulas.
yeah, like I will, like I can't keep it simple, and if I stay focused on what got me sober in the beginning, what got me sober in the beginning, I needed help. I needed somebody else's help. And I talked about how I felt. And I surrounded myself with other people who talked about the solution because we all had something in common. That's what I did in the beginning. And when I get off-centered or I lose my focus or, something, life just happens. I can always go back to that. I can always go back to what got me sober in the beginning. And as long as I'm able to keep those things simple, as long as I'm able to keep working on me, and because, the easiest thing I like to do is I like to take everybody else's inventory. Like that's, I can't help it, like it just automatically comes out, like because that's how my mind is wired, and I noticed that in my daughters, and I told myself, in order for those things, like we got to start pointing these things out, and like and it's still hard for me to do, is to apologize. Whenever I'm wrong, like I really have a hard time with that, and I don't know why. Like I can forgive myself. If I can forgive myself for the things that I've done to me, like why am I worried about what, but it's a constant work. It's a constant work. Keeping that conscious contact with the Creator. I heard something this past weekend, and it was it was my father-in-law, ex-father-in-law. He said, let me speak for those that haven't talked to God today. And like that's just stuck with me ever since he said that. Like let me speak for those that haven't made contact with him yet today. And it really, like, man, I can't quit thinking about that. And that makes me think about my relationship with the Creator. When am I taking my will back? What time, you probably almost timed me. Like I come in with good intentions, all this, but at some point I take my will back and I start doing what makes Barry feel better. I start doing what pleases Barry. I get back, to this selfish, self-centered way, and I'm starting to notice it more and more. But, the great thing about coming into sobriety and getting into recovery and having the tools and being able to utilize them is that, I get to say a prayer and get back to where I need to be. And so it takes work. This is a constant work. It's a constant ongoing thing. Like at no point in the big book did it ever say You can stop doing this. You can stop doing that. You know, it's a constant work. You know, this thing's got to keep going. I can improve who I was from yesterday. And compared to who I used to be, the Creator allowing me that grace to be a better person. I mean, you know, like it's just a crazy thing to me. You know, that all the bad choices and all the bad mistakes I've ever made in my life can be used to save somebody else's today. You know, if that ain't grace, then I don't know what is. You know, so I seen some good comments come up.
You see them?
I just seen them pop up.
Hey.
I seen them pop up.
You seen the leap?
Yeah, I just seen the thing grow.
Grow and more.
You want to go back up to where we left off?
Yeah. Well, thank you for good words, Cassandra and Barry.
You want to?
But well, after this, I'll
No.
Now.
right now. Yeah. Brother Daniel Givens, he said, "What up, Tribal?"
Hey, the biscuit hunker.
Called out David. Dave Onzawal, Dave Levi, Jeremy, Barry, me, Mingo, Darian, Carmelo. We need to get together and take some JC Penney pictures. God.
All holding each other.
Yeah.
Like your boy did.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Those were really go get your ugly sweaters.
Yeah, hey,
yeah.
that's what Dave said. Just sweaters on. Theta
Hilarious.
said, "Good morning, sister."
Good morning, sis.
Ray Marie White
Yes.
Carter, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sis.
Ruth Bearshield, we all need to be there for another. No one is better than another, and that is something we all need to remember.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Auntie.
Cassandra Tay said, "Yes, sister, gratitude." She also says, "Starting my morning off great."
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Darian said, "Barry just not even paying attention to her share. Look at her."
Weren't even paying attention.
I'm looking right.
He was looking at her.
I'm looking
He was looking
right.
on the screen.
Tobias Morales said, Good morning,
Good
y'all."
morning. Good morning, brother. Yeah.
Christy Cobbs, good morning.
Combs.
Oh, Combs, my bad.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in.
My bad, Christy. Good morning. I believe true wisdom and knowledge comes from an acknowledging that we don't know everything. We can learn something new every day if we
Every
want.
day.
Always seeking and searching for the knowledge to God to mature and heal our minds and spirits, learning from one another and asking God for guidance and what can I do to be a better person every day.
Definitely.
Surrender my will and ways for His ways.
That's a good one. I like that. Thank you for sharing that.
Is it Andrew? I don't want to.
Maldonado.
Oh, Maldonado. Mahonikish.
Right.
Today,
Mr.
Grace.
Maldonado.
Today, grace means for me that Mahel has let me live through my mistakes and slips along the road we walk.
Definitely. You know, and that, like I keep saying, you know, that's the great thing about, you know, having that relationship with the Creator is that regardless of who I was yesterday, He gifted me by allowing me to live today. Another day. You know, when I get to work on being a better person than I was yesterday.
I remember early in my recovery, like that's like I had to keep saying that to myself. I'm just trying to be better than the person I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Just trying to be better than the person I was yesterday. And still today, like you said, you got to do the things that got us sober in the beginning. You know what I mean? I still do that today. Like, I just need to be better than the person I was yesterday. And even when I don't, even when I do make a mistake, like God's grace is there to pick me up, to lift me up.
Leslie Bowtone said, "Love you, brother Barry."
Love you too, sis. What, Mr.
I'll share a little. It reminds me like when I was going to church as a kid. I think it was brother. We call him Brother Ray, but I remember he told us you can't have enough prayers, or he can't say you prayed enough so you can give them out, hand them out. I did 4,000 prayers. I'm good. And I don't know, when I heard him say that, I never forget. Like you said, you never forget some great teachings that you learned from long ago or recently, no matter when, but it sticks with you. And I don't know, that stuck with me a lot. And going to Sundance and going with my family, my Numshum and my Nishkits, and just able to I don't know, I just always knew that pray was something you got to do every day. And in recovery, it's something you got to work with every day, no matter what you're going through, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how much financial co-parenting, whatever it's got to be. You got to pray. Got to take a deep breath, and Creator's got your back. So I always, today, yeah, it can get very dangerous. You can think you know it all, or think you know so much, but you still learn every day. Like even with football, basketball, no matter what it is, sweats, ceremonies, you learn every day through years. No matter if you got 20 years or 10 years of it, yeah, or one day or a couple 24 hours, you still learn every day, and I love that, because as a good person as you are, our brothers and sisters here all over the nation are great teachers. As good as they are today, just think they can get better. They can learn more and able to provide for their brothers and sisters and service through, Mahio. So, Mado.
Yeah, I like when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. That's good. That's good. I've seen a few other comments.
Yeah. Norman Sheridan. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Norman.
On Haas.
Well,
What's a Cheyenne name?
Oh, on Haas.
Well, this is that. Do you got anything else you want to share?
Any announcements?
Wrestling season starts.
El Reno. Oh, wrestling tonight.
Won't get to see the mean face tonight, but hopefully soon. She got first place.
I seen that.
I came home from that training, and she was like, "Mom, I got first. Can you take me to eat?"
What?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, congrats.
I donated to her fundraiser.
Did you? Cool.
And I said, I'll do it only if you send me that picture.
Did she send it?
Yeah, she sent it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I said, you have to recreate that.
Yeah.
You got to recreate, like you have the opportunity. Recreate that, Bentley.
Yeah, they're senior nights in January, so
All right.
check it out.
Bentley. All right.
Maybe an exhibition match, if something. I don't know. It'd be cool though.
It's the cutest little thing.
And you know what? Like, I'm so proud of that girl. Like, well, all my kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She got accepted into this really great school, Oregon Tech University. Like,
Wow.
top 10 in the nation.
Whoa.
And
Hey.
she was like, she opened up to me a little bit yesterday, which is cool. You know what I mean? Because I've been praying for restoration in our relationship for a long time. Like, even today, I still pray for it, even though it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And like thanking Creator for that. But like, she's comfortable enough to tell me, like, man, I'm nervous about life. Like, I didn't have that person to talk to whenever I was her age.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
I just went and drank, smoked weed, did something, what I mean? To hide all of that.
To ease those pains.
Yeah, and she was like, man, I was so nervous. Like, I'm so nervous. Mom, it came so fast. And I was like, wow, man, I prayed for this. Like, I prayed for this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And I feel like I got to give her some, like, really sound advice that I probably needed then. But I just told her, like, it's okay to feel those feelings. But what I would just suggest is going to Creator, going to God, and praying about it. Because this is a big choice. This is a big thing that you're about to step into. Ask Him for guidance, ask Him for clarity within the strategy. And most likely, if it's something that scares you, it's an opportunity for you to exercise faith in what He can do for you. And she was just like, okay. And I was just like,
That's
man.
cool.
I was like, felt good.
Blessing,
what
blessing.
I mean? Like, felt good. So I don't know. I'm proud of, like, all of our families. You know what I mean? I see your girls doing big things. Your kids, your family's growing, and it's just an amazing thing to see. Like, to live this life today with a new perspective, rather than, like, I was thinking 8 years ago, man, is whatever. 2018, 7 years ago. Like, I decided to change my life, get my plan and my will and my purposes over to Creator, and let Him do for me what I couldn't do for myself. And this is just 7 is a big number. 7 is a big number, and I was like, wow, man, lots of one days at a time, lots of mistakes, lots of growth, lots of learning, and it just continued. I think when we quit taking accountability and say we know enough and decide that we've learned enough, that's the mistake. That's the danger of it.
Yeah.
And like, I'm still just as much as a baby today as I was 7 years ago. And I think that's what keeps me so strong today.
Yeah, for sure.
Still willing to learn.
I heard this old Cheyenne lady say, she said, when you quit learning, you kind of give up. You know, like that's the beginning of when you start to give up. Is when you think you know enough that you have to stop learning. And you know, she was, you know, quite a few years. You know, like she was way up there, and it was like, you know, like she's like, I still learn something like every day. You know, and she was like in her 70s. Said I'm still learning. You know, so you know that kind of changed my perspective on, you know, thinking that she knows it all or she had it figured out, but she was, you know, still willing to say like, no, like
Yeah.
I'm still learning, you know, like, but her thing was technology, you know, like, but you know, you know, she was open minded about it, you know, to learning, and I thought that was encouraging. So, you have any more comments before we get off of this bad boy?
Tracy White Buffalo, good morning from Fountain
Good morning,
Valley.
sis.
Today I'm blessed to have 159 days clean and sober.
All right, all right.
Yeah, with Creator's grace and mercy, I'm willing to have willingness to see opportunities instead of obstacles.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
ho,
good,
Tracy,
that's good.
thank you for
Thank you
sharing.
for tuning in. And I seen Uncle Milford. Uncle Milford got out. You know, that's pretty awesome.
Uncle
You
Milford.
know, Milford, man, he's been away for a while, you know. So, you know, I'm glad, man. That made my heart happy for, you know, my grandma Jerry. So that was pretty awesome.
Michael Duncan, good morning, family from California.
Hey, all right, brother. I was just listening.
Yeah.
I was telling them, I said, I'm just gonna repeat everything that Michael said this morning.
Yeah.
Mr. Duncan, you know, so
Yeah.
thank you for, you know, what you do out there, brother. We really do
Yeah.
appreciate
Oh, nice.
really do appreciate. You know, I was listening to your share this morning, and whenever we read the meditation, I was like, I'm just gonna repeat everything that he just said. So
Yeah. Just saying.
but yeah, thank you for tuning in with us, brother.
Tracy White Buffalo, I filled out the job form for the Red Road box last night. Thankful for being allowed to start my day with your shares and experiences of strength and hope.
Oh, yeah, we got somebody in Northern California tuning in and somebody in Southern California. So we appreciate that.
What did Albert say? They said, oh.
Oh. Yeah. Christy Combs, gaining knowledge and healing also shows the next generation it's okay to ask for help. Just because our family has been a certain way, it doesn't mean it has to stay that way.
Yeah.
Oh, Christy. Ruth Bearshield, I'm about to lose reception. Good reading, and thanks for sharing.
Thank you for tuning in with us, Anthony.
Yeah, keep thriving, keep learning one day at a time.
Mm.
Oh, nice, Auntie.
Oh.
JC Tawny Beasley, good morning from OKC.
Oh, hey, all right. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. Boom.
What was that? It? Do we all
Yeah,
caught up?
that's it. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, ho, Cassandra.
You know, she just kind of walked in and was like, "Here, get on."
I thought I heard something. I felt a present. Hey.
Yeah. But you know, that's all I really got. You got anything, Mingo?
Oh no, that's it. Just Suda's birthday. The rest of the teams at camp. I think that's all we
Yeah,
got.
they're at camp. They're probably all watching us. Though.
Christmas dinner this Friday in OKC. So.
You live here.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Uncle Reggie.
Well, like, share, follow. Tell your mammy about us, and we will see you tomorrow. I hope.
Aho.